Hello, this is Jones10395 with another Lego video. This will be of my Mark 14 full-scale life-size replica. Sorry about that. I looked up the dimensions of this, and it's full-scale to the short-barreled version of the Mark 14, which I believe is around 20 inches instead of like 26 inches. I'm not sure on that. But yes, this is full-scale from butt to muzzle brake. This won't be a review of this. This will be kind of just showing you my updates and then answering probably only like 5 or so comments. The most popular comments I got on this. So I'll start with the comments and I'll go over what I changed on this. One of the most kind of occurring comments was, "Why is this handle yellow?" That's because I couldn't find, or I don't have any other black pieces that are angled like this, so I couldn't make it. I don't like to have everything multicolored. If you can't see, everything's pretty uniform on this. So yellow is the best way to go for me to keep it nice and color straight and all that good stuff. Another was like, it's not the Mark 14, it's the M14 EBR Mod 0 7.62mm NATO, whatever. But fact is, there's about 30 different variants of the M14, M14A1, M14K, MK14, or actually Mark 14. But there's just a really lot of M14, Mark 14, whatever you want to call it, variants. There's a shit ton. So I designed this to be the Mark 14, which is very popular in the video game Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty. So yeah, originally I posted a video on this in August 25th, the day I went back to school, or the day before I went back to school, and became a pretty big hit, so thanks for all those views and everything. Another comment was like, the clip's supposed to be tilted forward a little bit, but there's only so much you can do with Legos without either modifying the pieces or just not having it look realistic. And if I wanted the clip to be pointed forward like it is, which is a very shallow angle on the real Mark 14, it would look pretty ugly like that, so I just have it straight up. And it's not a clip, it's a magazine. The M1 Garand, many of you know that gun, once again from our Call of Duty game, but it's a real gun too. It's what you put the bullets in on that, it's an 8-round clip. That is a clip. This is a magazine where the rounds are encased in like a steel box or stick magazine. It's not a clip. I really hate it when people do that. It just gets under my skin. It really annoys the heck out of me, but that's that. Another comment really wasn't on the gun. They were mostly all geared towards me, and there were a lot of insults, but it's like, you're 16, why are you playing with Legos? But I just like to build stuff, see what I can build, and just use my imagination, because this is really I get a lot of enjoyment and entertainment out of making Lego things. I don't play with them, sit around and play with the minifigures all day and just do that. I make things like this. I have a crossbow downstairs and all that. Working crossbow too at launch and stuff. And then of course my gun replicas, which I really love. So that's fine. I don't care what people think about me. I am 16. I still play with Legos. Call me a loner or whatever you want to call it. I really like doing this stuff. And yeah, I have friends. I'm not a loner, but whatever you want to say. So that's really most of the comments I've had geared towards me. Another recurring comment is, can you do a how-to on this, or tutorial to make the entire, I'm guessing you mean the entire weapon, which I will not do. I have done a how-to on this blowback mechanism right here. I'll do a little close-up for you. It's pretty simple. It's just right. Now, if you see the trigger goes back, it's because there's gears in there, a series of gears that interlocking, the teeth are interlocking, and then when you pull the trigger, the tray goes back and ejects a shell. It's pretty nice. And it's pretty fast too, depending on what rubber band tension you want to use in it. So yeah, I have done a how-to video on the blowback mechanism. Will never do a video on how-to of the entire gun, because it's just a very big build, and it's got probably 2,000 or 1,500 pieces in it. And another comment was, How long did it take you to build this? I'm never done with my Lego creations. I'm always working on them, making them more realistic, if you can't tell by this thing, but yeah, I'm never done. I'm always constantly making upgrades and looking at pictures and being like, oh, I did that wrong, and then I go back and change it. So, yeah, that's really all the most common comments I've gotten and all that stuff. So yeah, if you want to insult me, just remember, you're watching this video on a Lego MK14. Don't say, wow, you're 16, you're playing with Legos, but you're the person who's watching this video. So, yeah, that's really all that. The updates for this gun I've done have been really just the forearm or foregrip, whatever you want to call it, which is the forearm. But I had it oval originally, and it's not how the real MK14 is. It's it kind of goes down here, down a little bit, and then down more. So I did the best I could with the Lego pieces I had available, once again to keep it color straight and uniform. So this is what I came up with, which is also still very comfortable, still very cool, and all that. I've got side rails, no bottom rails. There aren't bottom rails on the MK14. Although you can mount foregrips, and I don't know, really, you can mount a grenade launcher too, but what you would do is you would make a modification to the weapon itself, like run some bolts or something through it. And I'm sure there are small rails, but those don't come standard with the weapon, so I didn't make it standard for my replica. So that's that. I've changed magazine wheel a little bit, made it a little bit easier to take out the magazine. Put some angled pieces in there to make it easier to guide the magazine in without looking. Magazine release is very accessible by your pointer finger. You have to stretch a little bit around the grip, but not too much. So that's that for that. Yeah, I just said 3 that's, but yeah. My original video, the stock was detachable, not retractable. I have now made it retractable and detachable. These 2 black pegs right there, if you remove both of them on either side at the same time, it doesn't have to be at the same time, it can be an opposite time, but you know what I mean. You can, obviously you can take it off, but that's really just, I don't know, maybe if you want to put it in your Lego bin or whatever. I hope you can see that. But yeah, you can take it off, and it's also completely positionable. There's all these positions right here you can put it at. My dog's having a dream. And then, let's see, where is it? Alright, come on, work. And then you can lock it in position. Alright, found it. Right there. So it's fully collapsible. Now, obviously, it's really kind of hard to do that, and it's really more or less for transportation in the real version, which is, I'm trying to keep mine as real as possible. Like, say you're in a Humvee or you're going somewhere and the stalk's too long or whatever, you just collapse it and you're ready to go to your next objective or back to base or whatever you're doing. So yeah, I like to keep it fully extended just because. Alright, now I'll move on to the sights and the accessories I made for this. I have a scope, a red dot, and a holographic. Thanks for watching. Just kidding. I will show you my sights. I have, obviously, my holographic sight, which is probably my favorite. There's the reticle in there if you could see that. And then it's white on the other side. Just kind of, I don't know, blend it in. So the real holo sight, you can see your projected laser. It's kind of a weird optical illusion how it does it, but the laser is on your target, but the human eye doesn't pick up like the light signature. I don't know, it's a weird thing with mirrors and lasers and all that, but that's a real holographic sight, so I just kind of make mine as real as I can, so that's why I did that. But yeah, the reticle is just a little cross in there, and it's open, you can see through it and everything. Really nice, and it looks cool. You can put it anywhere along the top where rails are, and on the side too if you wanted to, but I don't know, that's kind of stupid. Yeah, you could do it there, anywhere you want, so you get the point. I could do, I already have done a how-to video on this, so go ahead and check that out, and then you can have your own holographic set exactly how mine is. Obviously use your own colors you want. White was the only colors I had available in all of these pieces, and I wanted to keep it uniform, so I made it white. and it's kind of goes well with tan. Well, yeah. So I have a red dot sight too, which is actually blue dot, but it's supposed to be a red dot. I just like blue better than red. It just kind of looks cooler to me. Once again, anywhere you want, you can put it on the gun. This one actually, to me, looks the coolest, or I know I said that about the holographic. I really like them all, but this looks really cool to me on the on my Mark 14 here. But yeah, so it's pretty cool with the yeah, blue dot on it. You can see that. You should be able to. I'll take the stock off and show you. I've also got a, I said earlier, a scope, but I forgot to say I have a laser sight too. I'll show you that. Get a little bit closer in it too. Whoops. So yeah, that's how it looks aiming down with my red dot here. I'll go back to the holographic real quick and I'll show you my scope and my laser sight. And the scope you can't see through, but it really doesn't matter because it's a scope and it's Lego. So that's my holographic sight for you. Here's my scope. Once again, I've done a how-to on my holographic. Check that out. Here's my scope on it. Can't see through it. I'll show you anyways later on. I'll talk about it for a little bit first. But compared to a real scope, this is really small. This will fit obviously anywhere on a Lego gun, and it doesn't actually have to be level either. It can be like up like that, just the way I made it, pivoting and all that. I could do a how-to on this if you guys comment on the video. Tell me to do a how-to. It'll be in stop motion form, and then just rate the video and like it, please, because everyone likes to get liked, you know. So yeah, that's that. I have my adjustable elevation up here. Obviously, doesn't have any real function, and then you have your windage and all that shenanigans. Now you've got just aiming down the sights. There's just a black piece there, just kind of to mimic a piece of glass on a scope. So that's that. And then I've got my laser flashlight combination. Flashlight, green laser down there. Put it anywhere on the gun you want. I like to put it on the side rail. I modeled this off the laser sight you always see on the M4. Just because I really didn't like any other laser sights I've seen out there. I don't know what it's called, I don't know who makes it, but I'm just going to call it a laser sight, so that's it. And I'll show you the iron sights too, aiming down the iron sights, and then that'll be it for the video. And you can expect more frequent videos because summertime's coming up. I will have a job, but it's still summertime. I can stay up as late as I want, even though I have a job, but yeah, I'll stay up, do videos, whatever. Majority of them will be airsoft. I may throw in a couple Lego. I mean, if you like Lego, you probably like airsoft because, I don't know, airsoft is just cool. It's guns and all that stuff, and that's what I do my Lego videos of. So, yeah, if you like my Lego videos, you like my airsoft videos, and so yeah, please stay loyal to my channel. Don't unsubscribe. I'm not dead. I'm still making videos. I just haven't gotten around to it lately because it's school time. You gotta worry about school grades and all that stuff instead of your YouTube channel. So thank you for watching all my videos. Please comment if you haven't already. Please subscribe. So yeah, thank you for watching.